Maya Torres was set to play the character of Veronica in Steel's End, and during her time preparing for the role, she recorded her interview by herself in her home state of Massachusetts. This is her interview from Steel's End.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I will be playing the role of Veronica. Veronica's a really interesting character. She is totally not like me as a person at all. I am very bubbly, I'm very outgoing, and Veronica is extremely laid back. She doesn't really care about much. The one thing she really cares about is money, which is a huge theme in the show. You will see that when you watch it. But yeah, so she's just such a strong-willed character that I'm kind of envious of her. Yeah, so she really, I see her changing throughout the show, but I don't know. But yeah, so okay, anyways. So the next question, going from live productions to this, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be challenging for me because I'm so used to doing live shows. I remember in school when we had to do a project, and every time we had to film something, I would choke because being on camera is so scary. It's wicked scary. And you would think that it'd be different to be in a live show. Like, you would think that'd be scarier because you're in front of like thousands of people, but you can't see them, so it's good. But yeah, so I feel like it's gonna be really different in the way that we're actually doing the show. Like, live shows, we learn the entire thing and then we rehearse it over and over and over again, versus this where we will be doing like bits and pieces, and once we do one part, it's done. Like, we don't have to memorize. We don't have to like memorize that part anymore. Like, it's done. So that'll be really cool. It'll be a cool experience for me to do this. I'm really glad Noah pushed me to do it. But yeah, yeah. Next question. Okay. How I prepare to be a character is kind of weird. Might be a little weird, I don't know. But when I get my character, I really like to create an entire backstory for this character. My character Veronica doesn't have a last name. Well, I created a middle name, a last name, her mother and father's names, her siblings' names, or if she's an only child, you know. You create an entire backstory, where she comes from, like her boyfriend's name, if she has one. If she doesn't, then cool. I don't know. Like, I'm just making stuff up. But like, I just create these. Who's her best friend other than Haley? I don't know. But I create a backstory so that I can see her as a person, not just a character. That helps me a lot get into like, oh, I am this person. Okay. What else do? I rehearse in front of a mirror all the time. Looks really goofy, but it's really helpful to see what you look like when you're doing things. Like, when you're saying these lines, like, what does it look like on camera? Because you don't know, you can't see yourself. I also rehearse with family and friends. I make multiple people read lines with me, so I can actually get used to like people reading it differently. So say I get to school and we start filming, and my co-star Anthony, or who plays Mason, he says a line totally different than what I thought in my head, and I'm like taken aback, like, wait, that's not how I rehearsed it. So I try to practice with family and friends to get used to people saying lines differently and getting used to like replying in the way I need to reply. So yeah, that's something, yeah, that's usually what I do.
What do you think of your character? It's okay. If you need to take another look at the script, you can.
Can I take another look?